We are in week 2 of our November recipe challenge. If you're just joining us, each and every week, we're trying 2 recipes that might work well in a holiday meal. I hope you'll cook alongside us as we attack week 2, which is all about appetizers. And the next week, week 3, is about making sure sides don't sidetrack your journey. I hope you'll join us. I'm using this crushed garlic versus the garlic powder because I want to see how this plays in the recipe. Got these from Trader Joe's and you can simply pop them out. They stay in your freezer section. I do have fresh garlic, but I want to give these a roll. I'm also using white rice vinegar instead of white wine vinegar, and I saw that this could be a replacement in a 1-to-1. I also added, or going to be adding some serrano somewhere in the recipe because he had said that the jalapenos aren't as spicy once they're baked, and I like spicy. So let's see how we're gonna do it. First, we must peel and chop. Let's do it. As you know, I love this peeler because it keeps everything pretty well contained. So I am running, oven is preheated. I preheated to 400. I am running into an issue because Kai is out. He's at camp. He's a youth in government, and so he's at camp this weekend, which is really exciting, but not great for me with this recipe. And Brian is upstairs taking a shower, and so the problem I'm having is it says to steam this, and I don't know how to do that. I mean, I do, but it seems like it's not directly in water, and I don't know how I'm gonna keep it out of the water. So let me cut it, and then I'm gonna explore my kitchen and see if there's some, I know there's like a steamer basket I've seen in life. I don't know if we have that, so I'm not sure what to do. So let's go find something. We'll cut this first. It's making a lot of noise. I did find the steamer basket, but it's too late. I had already committed. So these might be overboiling, I have no idea. But he said fork tender, which, some of them are actually, yeah, definitely. Ooh, you know, I like to eat it. I want to try it. I wonder if they're gonna be watery. So I'm already happy because this already tastes amazing. So I know if this is tasting good. I can't wait to see how it tastes with some jalapenos, serranos, anyone? And Kai's not here to stop me from eating it. Let's try this sweet potato. Do you like it? Ooh. Let's see. Okay, I figured out the problem with the rice wine vinegar. It has sugar and salt in it. So 5 grams of sugar is actually a considerable amount to me, and the sodium's pretty high. So I'm still gonna go ahead and use it because I wanna make sure to get this recipe done, but I will be curious to know if I can taste that sweetness in there. For my crushed red pepper, I'm really loving this flat iron. I'm gonna look into this brand. This was a gift, but it's a little bit different where it's mixed with different kinds of chili. So this one has arbol, ghost, habanero, and jalapeno in it. Brian always says, do the recipe first as it says. I have all of the ingredients in here for my blender for the stuffing, but I am gonna break the rules and I'm gonna put a serrano in here. So let me see if I can get that for you. There you go. So I'm gonna throw that in because again, I really like spicy and I'm gonna be super disappointed if it isn't. So I'm putting all of that in there. I was also gonna show you, I had Brian, Brian makes all my jalapenos and serranos, or grows them, not makes them. And so I had him do these. These are death spirals. And you'll have to look it up, but these are pretty high on the level of spice. So I actually went to cook with them once, but what I found, see if it'll focus, is that when I went to just cut it, because I started getting nervous, when I started to even cut it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be too spicy. Let me put the lid on this and get this going. And I licked the knife only. Took about an hour and a half for the hotness to go away, but it tasted phenomenal. But I'm not putting that in. So I think, you know, let's see how this goes. I can't wait. So you know I like tasting as we go. It's hell of hot. Let's keep blending. I'm not gonna lie, I just want to eat this. I want to eat it right now as is. Like, oh my gosh, the smell is amazing. So I'm gonna say I recommend this Serrano. So I added 1 Serrano, and I will also say that I agree with my decision to put 2 cloves of garlic in this recipe. So the other thing is I want to put something on top. Doesn't it seem like it would be cool with like something on top? And I'm thinking, what do you think? Sesame seeds? I know that seems weird, but I just bought some. Or like some kind of garnish, right? To give it some kind of pretty look. So I'm not gonna lie, I am obsessed with this. I think it tastes amazing. I do not eat a lot of sweet potatoes though. So I think it could go on a lot of stuff as a great sauce. So I'm really excited about it. I'm also super excited that I learned that I like just eating steamed sweet potato. And so do Riley and Daisy. So it's exciting. I'm not gonna be hungry for when the poppers come out. So good. Every time I cook, I try a different tool. So I do not know what knife to use, but this one makes me feel like a pirate. And so I'm gonna go for this one. Now, I will say that Kai has his own set of knives that I wouldn't say he said I'm not allowed to touch them, but he keeps them in a different area, completely separate. But I did steal one so you could see it since he's not here. But he likes these Japanese blades and they're like folded, but I'm not gonna use it even though he's gone. But this one makes me feel like Sinbad. All right, on to the mushrooms. I don't have white wine, but a friend just recently gave me, for my birthday, a bottle of champagne. Brian saved the day, so I know you're all worried about what happened there. So let's try champagne instead of white wine. So I'm subbing out spinach for kale because I love kale. Woot woot. Popping the mixture into my blender, and as I always say, I like to try it as I go because if it doesn't taste good now, it ain't gonna get much better. Well, maybe it will, but I would have put a lot more kale, but I'm trying to follow the recipe. But that's a lot of flavor for very little kale. So I think it could definitely use more kale, but I'm gonna stick with it so I don't dilute the flavors and see how this turns. All right, I have my mushroom caps here, exciting stuff. I have my mixture. You know, I wasn't sure quite the consistency. Oh, don't do that. The consistency that I should go with, but I didn't want it to be like a puree. And I really wanted to get that kale in there, and then the mushroom. Wasn't a whole lot of mushroom with my mushroom caps, so I'm curious when you do it if you're gonna find that maybe with the smaller mushrooms you're gonna get a little bit more mushroom guts in your mix. I'm gonna try the mushroom now. There we go. Not sure if you can see that. It's piping hot, and let's see how it tastes. Smells good. Oh my god! I really like it. No, it's hella good. I think it could use more kale. I'll be really honest. There's a lot of flavor happening in there. Again, I never cook with soy sauce, so using the little bit that it called for really flavored it. It didn't diminish the flavor of the filling, which is what I was afraid it would do. So I'm saying winner, winner, mushroom dinner on the mushroom caps. And I'm saying I love, love, love the filling in the Well Your World. Tell me what you think. Yeah, I did it.